Now that we have Joomla 3.0.2 installed on our website, there's a couple of other things I'd like to show you. So one of the things is language overrides. Language overrides were present in Joomla 2.5, and they were present in Joomla 3.0 also, but they were so buggy you couldn't use them in 3.0 or 3.0.1. The bugs have been fixed in 3.0.2, and now I can show you how these work. As you know, Joomla has a lot of text behind the scenes that's actually tied to the functioning of certain items on your web page. So, for example, the text when you go to your login screen, this text here that for username and password and forgot your username and forgot your password, that's all text that comes out of Joomla itself. And these are part of something called language files. The language files contain that text in English. And if we were working in Italian, it would have that text translated to Italian or any other language that you happen to be working in. And then Joomla can swap in those values for the different languages for those particular locations on the web page. The search box is something that you might want to change at some point in time. The fact that it says search ... inside of the box is not necessarily ideal for absolutely everybody. Maybe you would like to get rid of that. And fortunately, language overrides will allow you to do that. Even if you're only working with a single language website, like an English-only website, you can still use language overrides to customize Joomla's text in very, very quickly and easily, and you don't have to go digging through Joomla's file structure the way you used to have to do this before language overrides. So here in the back end of Joomla, I'm going to go to Extensions, Language Manager. And over here on the left side of the screen, click on the Overrides function. So this is where we're going to install this language override. What Joomla is going to do for us is it's going to save our specific little bit of text that we would like to have that's different from Joomla's core files, and it'll save it out as its own special little file. So as we continue to upgrade Joomla, the core language files may change going forward. But whatever we type in for this text through the language overrides feature here, that will never change, and Joomla will never override it. So that's great. Once you set the website up once with this language, you won't have to change it again. So I'm going to click on the New button to start a language override. And then the first thing it asks me for is a language constant. And a language constant looks something like what you see over here in this little blue box. They're usually all capital letters, and they're usually connected by underscores, something like com_content_read_more. And the text there then is read more, : You can change that. But, I'm not a Joomla programmer, and I'm sure you're not either. So how do you come up with what those language constants are? Fortunately, you don't have to worry about that. If you know what the text is on the web page, come over here and start at the left side of the screen. Type in the text that you're searching for. So search ... and click the search button. This will pull up those language constants for you right here, and you can decide which one is the one that you want to edit. Well, in all likelihood, it's this one right here, the search box text. So I'm going to click that, and the text right now is set to search ... I could change that. In fact, I could just get rid of the text altogether and erase it entirely here in this box. And I can say save and close. So I have gotten rid of the text that was available for the mod search box text. Now when I come back here to the front end of the website, let's say I go to the home page, now I have a search box that's completely empty. And the way I did that is through language overrides. So now you know how you can change text in other areas of your web page. Places you might want to change some of your text that's generated by Joomla include your login screen. Perhaps you would like to change the text here for forgot your username or forgot your password, or username. Some people like to spell that as one word instead of as two separate words. And you can use this feature to customize all of those messages inside of Joomla.